Hello, what's good?
Big man Alpha.
Yeah, I'm good now. How are you doing now?
I'm chilling, Joe. What are you doing today?
I'm just editing, just working on some like videos.
Oh, remember those videos I told you about that we should shoot?
Can we shoot it today?
Yeah, sure. Hop right over.
Okay, great.
Okay, good. I'll be on my way now. Okay, see you, bro. Yeah, peace.
Yeah. Hello guys, how are you doing today? It's great to see your smiling faces again.
Can you see them?
I can see them now. Today I'm with Prince Meyson and we're going to be talking about struggles of being a content or creative in Nigeria and how to overcome them.
Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to a new video. My name is Prince Meyson. I'm packing right now. My room is a mess. I know you guys can see. I'm on my way to Ghana for my workshop with Flow Shop. Oh, that was cool. I'm rhyming. And I just...
How did it
I'm going to be talking about my struggles.
Okay, your struggles, okay.
And how you figure it out. Okay, so my struggles when I started out as a creative in general. I started out as wanting to be a filmmaker, but I somehow ended up being a photographer and now moving back into filmmaking. So I feel like anybody that's starting out, like your biggest struggle at first will be getting gear to work with, because you'd have to practice before you can actually, because it's easy to just tell someone that you can go out and rent stuff, but imagine somebody that does not know how to use whatever they're getting. So I feel like my biggest struggle at first was getting gear to use, and I started off going to my friend's house, who was a photographer too, to go borrow his camera and use his camera to shoot. So that's how I started. Like, it's not like
you had everything.
I didn't have anything. I literally only had a laptop and internet. So I'll go online, watch how to use his camera, watch different stuff, and because YouTube is like the biggest university in the world. Like, sure. Anybody can go on YouTube and learn anything. So I was learning on YouTube and I was practicing by using my friend's camera. So that's how I kind of like overcame that's the right word to use.
Yeah.
Okay. Make I no go the tab on for YouTube. So that's how I overcame my biggest struggle, which was getting gear. So over time I got somebody who was my girlfriend as at that time. I'm just going to be very honest with you guys. Why are you looking at me like that? she got the camera in States on what do you call this thing? Like, I had to pay instrumentally,
okay,
for the camera, and for like the first 2 years I could not pay because there was no money to pay.
Oh.
But yeah, so I feel like starting out, you definitely not have gear. Most people will not have gear, and it's just best for you to just stick with somebody that has and learn with the person and use the person's stuff to grow. But if you have gear, then you don't have any problem. Go and use it.
Yeah, I think similar to what you said, for me, when I started out on my phone, as I think I've said in some previous videos. I started out shooting videos on my phone because I didn't have a camera till last year. I just got my first camera, my main camera I used to shoot last year. So I used to shoot on my phone and then edit on my laptop. I had a phone and a laptop, so I just used what I had. Then gradually got more gear, started shooting for people, renting gear when I wanted to shoot for people, then eventually saved up enough money to buy my own camera.
Yeah, I feel like people underrate the power of rental, especially when you're in it, because most people want to own everything. I was like that, a few years back. I wanted to own everything. It's good to own it so you can practice sometimes, but right now I rent almost everything down to the tripod that I used to shoot. So I have a tripod for my YouTube videos. It cannot even carry a 5D Mark III because it probably will just sink inside. It can literally only hold my son. That's how small and dead the tripod is, right? So, but when I have shoots, when I have jobs, I would rent everything I need down to a tripod. You really do not have to own everything. You just need to have enough to practice. And right now, with the quality that phones bring out, you can literally practice with your phone. Get a small gimbal for your phone and practice with that. And when it's time to work, you can always rent stuff to use to work. And that way you can raise enough money to now buy your own gear.
Yeah.
So Nobody, I don't think anybody started out having like the best gear except your parents are extremely rich, or maybe you have a job, or you yourself you're extremely rich. But I feel like you just have to start with whatever you have and move forward gradually.
And even to add to what you said, like rentals, the reason why rentals are even good is because for you to be able to keep up with the amount of products they release every year, you need to have a lot of money.
It's crazy.
You buy a gear last year, they release a newer version in like 5 months time. Then would you now leave that one and buy the next one, and then buy the next one, and then buy the next one? So that you just like, if there's a rental company in your area, or if you can find a rental company, just like affiliate yourself with that rental company and use their services, so that they can always keep up, because that's their business model.
Their business, yeah.
They can always keep up. But you buying a drone this year, they release a DJI. I use DJI most of the time. They release another drone, you have to buy that one. Then they release another drone.
Nobody releases stuff as much as Sony. It's like every 2 weeks there's a new camera.
And at the end of the
Every
day,
2 weeks.
like I always say, story is still the king. Story is still king, because like your gear matters to a point, but your story is still the most important thing. Because there are some videos people have shot on phones, and those videos have even done way got more
Better.
traction better than people that shot it on a Red or on an Ari.
That's what they always say. They call Red. They always drag Red's name
Yes.
into the dust. Yes. I don't know why they always say that.
Funny enough, I'm not a fan of. I don't know. Maybe Red may want to sponsor me in the future, so let me not say anything.
I'm a big fan. I love you guys. See, whichever camera company, just come.
Just go.
I'm open. Like I use Sony and Canon. Like I mix Sony with Canon together. Just
Together,
show you
yeah.
that oh Lord, just bring this.
You majorly use your Sony for videos, right? And your Canon for photography.
I don't have a Canon. I have Canon lenses that I
Okay.
use on my Sony. But I use my Sony and for videos and photography. But with the new YouTube videos that I'm working on, where I'm going to be teaching photography, I'm going to be shooting on the Canon, the board Canon. So yeah. But anyways,
Subscribe to his channel.
yeah,
Send the link below.
yeah, subscribe, yeah.
Like in Nigeria, like have you gone out to like film on the streets before, and have you faced any issues filming outside?
I am a homebody. I feel like I'm always inside the house. There was this one time I went to record. It was at Lekki here, the Link Bridge, and policemen there, they stopped me and they were asking so many questions, and I was like, look, I'm just here to shoot something and I'll be gone in like a bit. But I know a lot of people that have gone through like problems with touts and all that. But okay, the video we shot too, like when I shot OAK's video, we had to go there like some days before.
Not introduce him to the video.
Hey guys, that's Kelvin, OAK, KVO, Mr. Identity. He has so many names, but it's one person and different people at the same time. So when I went to shoot his music video, we had to like go there some days before to like pay the touts, hoodlums. We had to pay all those people money some days before and all that. So in Nigeria, you literally almost have to pay to shoot. Some days ago, I went to a restaurant just to go and shoot in there, and they said you have to buy food to a certain amount before you can shoot there. So I think we bought food of like 18,000 naira or so before we could shoot there. So in Nigeria, you must pay before you can shoot. In most places, but there are maybe a few places that are just different.
Very few, like something like this.
And I'm looking for them. If you know them, tag them, so I can go there and shoot for free and spoil it so they can start charging.
So I think me personally, I've also had problems shooting like this.
You always shoot outside.
Yeah, I always shoot outside. So I faced a lot of problems like touts. I collected my camera before.
Really?
Yeah, at Marina Lagos. I went to shoot there. It was even like I was just walking with my friend. I was taking pictures and photographs of buildings that on Lagos Island, and we went there to shoot. So we saw like an ocean. There was like an ocean front, that ocean front close where you can see the ships. So we just said, let's just go there and get like some shots. And as we walked there, we just saw like 6 towels. They just came, They just came, dragged the camera from my neck and said they were going to throw it into the water if I didn't give them money. So I had to like stop there to get my camera back.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't fight?
5, 6 guys who are in their area.
At least
And who probably have knives and stuff. And who want to throw my camera I just brought into the ocean. Sometimes it's just best to just, we know how it works. After that day, I just knew how it works.
I feel like that's the the biggest problem. The biggest problem here is that our locations, we don't have great locations. So not like we don't have we don't have a lot of great locations. And the ones that are good, so I went to Lekki Conservation Center. Yeah, Lekki Conservation Center to go and shoot. And they told me that I have to pay 150,000 naira to vlog, to just shoot a tutorial there.
Imagine.
To shoot me shooting somebody, I had to pay 150,000 naira.
And I think at the end of the day, most of these brands, most of these companies don't know that. Like when you shoot in their area, you're more or less promoting the place because people are gonna ask you. I know I have a lot of videos that people have asked, where was this shot? Where was this shot? And eventually I'll tell them this was location.
Yeah, and all that.
It drives more people there. It drives tourism. It drives a lot of things. Like,
but they don't understand. They just want money.
People just want money, basically.
And it hurts the economy. Yeah, in a way.
The economy.
Yeah, because the people that are abroad that are watching the channel, they will not want to come and shoot there. Because
that's true.
But seriously, this is YouTube because most of the people that watch our content, they are not even in Nigeria. So someday they will want to come here, right?
Like,
And if they keep hearing things like this, they might just see it like as a country that is not extremely friendly. But it's just the truth. It's just the truth of the matter. One day we're gonna have millions of followers, and whatever we say, I can't wait for that point. So I'll say, don't go to LCC. I feel like Casey and say, don't do this. And people won't do it. I need to get to that point in my life.
Filming in Nigeria and creating content and taking pictures and doing basically what you do. Have you ever encountered or faced creative block?
6 months from I went from June or July till now. I wasn't shooting, I wasn't doing as much as I would love to do, and I did not even know what to do. I feel like that kind of spoiled my video content creation, because I just felt like I wanted to do something that was so different from everything I was doing before. So maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's what you should do if you hear a creative blog. Just do something that's so different from everything you've done before. I think the beginning of last year, I was on fire. My YouTube page, I went from 5K or something to 20 something K. I was on fire. I wanted to do everything, and it just got to a point that I did not know what to do again, and everything just stopped for 4-5 months. I was not shooting, and I was just doing work. So if you pay me to do work, I'll do it. But when it comes to personal work, I just was
not doing anything.
Yeah. So I think that what helped me was that in the process of getting paid jobs, I was doing things that were very, very different from what I would do typically. So that just took me away from everything for a while, and right now I'm just getting back to it gradually. That's why I just called today and said I should just drive down here and do a video. So I think I'm back. I don't know how I got to this point, but I think I'm back. Do you have a solution for that?
Yeah, I do. For me, I think I've also I think I'm also in the process of also just getting out of to this year. I have not dropped any content. I'm sure you guys have noticed that on my channel.
Because it's just 1 month.
No, 1 month to some people is a lot. To some other people, there's people that have had for 2 years, and there's people who have had for 1 week.
I feel like if you have for 2 years, just don't come back. Get a bank job.
No, I feel you can always do come back. So for mine, I think I hit a creative block this year, because in my mind I was this year I want to create something totally different from what I've been doing. I want to tell my stories better. I want to get more B-roll, more mother cinematic B-roll. I want to do something way different from what I've been used to doing, or what people are used to watching me on. So throughout this year, January, we're in February now, whenever I create a piece of content, I'm this is not good enough, so I don't post it. And I've not posted up until now. I've been procrastinating on that, and I feel eventually done is better than perfect. That's one of my favorite phrases. Just doing, which is what got me to where I currently am. I started with I think 100 subscribers last year, and I'm currently at 11,000 just from doing.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, you're very fast. I need to walk.
just from last year alone. So I feel what got me to where I currently am is it's not just even shooting with the best gear or best ever anything. I shot many of the content from last year. I shot them on my mobile phone. Some I shot on some very low and cheap ass cameras. and eventually I'm currently where I am. So I think the way to go forward is just to create. Like, even if you feel okay, this work is not, even sometimes when you feel everybody's looking for perfection, but even when you feel okay, this is not like the best of your work, just create and move on and go to the next one and go to the next one.
But should they put it out?
Yeah, I think they should put it out.
I feel like you should. I feel like you should put like almost
at the end of the day,
out.
yeah, at the end of the day, even when you get criticized, or when you know, when you put out some work, you know that okay, you could have done better, but that also pushes you to do better. It's better than just stopping and not doing anything, because the way you got to where you are now is from creating a lot of stuff. Some would have been crap, some would have been really, really mad.
A lot of them are crap.
And you moved on, you made your mistakes, you moved on. But when you stop and you're like, oh, let me just chill till I get the best and perfect video to push out, or the best and perfect picture, you wouldn't, like, I don't feel you will get there, because you have to keep making mistakes to get to where you need to get to. And I think also as creatives, there's always this constant pressure, because you feel people are looking at your work now, that a lot of people are watching what you do. You don't want to disappoint anybody.
To live up to the
expectations, yeah. So
of being good.
Yeah, exactly. So it now makes you like freeze in your tracks when you like want to push out work, and you're like, okay, well, what would people think about this? Then you now start having that fear of, will people start criticizing my work, or would they say I've lost my touch, or would they, like, a lot of things. But eventually, like, what got you to where you currently are now is just testing out things, experimenting. I feel the creative process is just experiments. You're just testing things out.
Keep doing.
You have an idea, you shoot it. You have an idea for pictures. I'm sure you can probably relate to that. So
yeah, just keep shooting and keep doing your thing, and you'll get to that point where I feel like you're just going to find a niche and you get better for after a while.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
Everybody faces it. Like, at the end of the day, everybody goes through that period where they have like this crazy block. But you just need to get yourself out of it. Don't let it be as long as mine was, because it will kill you.
As long as mine.
His was short.
How do you say it will kill you? That's being too dramatic.
Like, when I mean kill, I don't mean like die. Like,
I don't like that. I always tell.
No, it might. Because if you're not working, you won't get money.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True.
So you might die of hunger.
So
I'm not being dramatic. I'm just saying truth. You might literally die of hunger.
So I think basically that is what we have for you guys today. If this is your first time watching this channel, my name is Aina.
Subscribe to his channel.
Yes, subscribe. And subscribe to his channel. Like, comment. Have you guys faced any creative block in like any of your creative activities? You can comment below, and also subscribe to his channel. I'm going to link it in the description below.
Yeah.
So
if you subscribe to one of us, only one, and I find out.
How would you find out? You can't find out.
Who says who?
How would you find out?
There's an app.
What's it called?
I'm not.
See you guys in the next one. Peace out.